Good morning, RedHawk Nation. My name is Sia Ives from the class of 2030, and you are watching R360 News.
So this termite walks into a bar and asks, "Is the bartender here?" Oh, sorry. Good morning, RedHawks Nation, and welcome to your R360 morning announcements. I'm your host, Mr. Waldner. It is Friday, May 15th today, day 3 on the school calendar. Our top story today: Mrs. Hildebrand's class has surpassed the 35,000 question mark in IXL Math. Congratulations on this momentous occasion, and keep up the good work. Remember that shortly after the news program this morning, there will be a community-wide bingo game right here on the R360 YouTube channel, presented by 29 North. We have all kinds of prizes, and it should be a lot of fun. The grade 1-2 classes have been working on their writing from home this past month. The grade 1 students, Cephas and Kyra, each have a how-to piece of writing to share. Their theme was planting a seed, which has turned into a mini gardening segment. Let's take a look.
Have you ever planted something? First, get a yogurt cup, then put the soil in the cup. Make it almost full. After that, push a seed into the soil. A seed is a start of a plant. Next, pour the water on the soil to grow. Then put the cup by a window. Lastly, once the carrot plants are big, they will be sweet, crunchy, and yummy.
I love to grow strawberries. I'm going to plant some. Steps to planting strawberries are: 1. Get a hanging basket for plants. 2. Next, put a lot of soil in the basket. 3. Get a shovel to dig a hole in the middle. 4. Put the plant in the soil and cover it up. 5. Water the plant. 6. Put it in the sun. When they are done, they will be red, sweet, and juicy. Bye, Miss Hatro.
Our Red Hawk of the Week this week is Sheena Sawatsky in grade 11. Sheena was nominated by her younger brother, Aiden, and we think that's just tops. Aiden says that Sheena has been making lunches for her family so that her mom can help the rest of the kids with their schoolwork. Sheena's teachers say that she has been a very active participant in the Google Meet sessions and that she has a huge heart for others. They say she is also not afraid to share her ideas, feelings, or opinions with the class, and this sometimes keeps them on their toes. Check out the website that our Red Hawk of the Week has set up for her Global Issues class on Juvenile Crime Canada. I got a chance to look at that this morning. Fantastic job, Sheena. At this time, we have your next Physical Geography 30 sinkhole video. This time from Tristan Shearer, who is talking about an underwater sinkhole just west of Cuba.
Are you tired of sitting at home watching the world pass you by? Do you have an insatiable desire to get out and travel the world? Check out this fascinating physiological destination brought to you by RedHawk Nation's Physical Geography class.
Hello, I am Tristan, and for my sinkhole recommendation, I'm going to be showing off Dean's Blue Hole. One of the deepest, most amazing blue holes to have ever formed. So to start off, in case you didn't know, a blue hole is a sinkhole that's entrance is below the water level, meaning the sinkhole is completely submerged in water. Dean's Blue Hole is located in the Bahamas and an island known as Long Island. The Bahamas are a country located in the Caribbean consisting of multiple small islands. Dean's Blue Hole is roughly 332 kilometers west from Cuba, 321 kilometers away from Nassau, the Bahamas capital city, and only 4.6 kilometers away from Clarence Town, the nearest town from Dean's Blue Hole. Dean's Blue Hole was formed roughly around 15,000 years ago when sea levels were much lower. Rainwater would damage the limestone, causing the sand above to sink. The name, Dean's Blue Hole, was given by landowners from around the area of Long Island. Dean's Blue Hole is famous for being one of the deepest blue holes on Earth. From the entrance, Dean's Blue Hole goes downward a massive 203 meters, or 666 feet. While also being deep, Dean's Blue Hole is very wide. The entrance only has a diameter of around 25 to 35 meters, or 75 to 114 feet, but once you go 20 meters, or 65 feet downward into the sinkhole, it opens up into a massive cavern with a diameter of 100 meters, or 328 feet. The marine life around Dean's Blue Hole is very interesting. It has, but is not limited to, snappers, turtles, rays, many colorful tropical fish, and seahorses. Dean's Blue Hole is a very famous place for tourism, as it is a great place to swim, and many freedivers go there to practice. Freediving competitions also are being held there. With a place that looks as beautiful as Dean's Blue Hole, there's no question as to why it's one of the most famous sinkholes in the whole world.
It's time for Joke of the Day. George is getting excited.
Hi guys, this is Emmett. This is your joke of the day. Why did the duck have so many feathers? To cover up his butt.
All right, it's time to wrap up the week with Mr. Duick's Horse Challenge shots submitted by RedHawk Nation. Remember Coach Duick was looking for big celebrations this week? Let's roll the video.
It's Coach Duick, another installment of my horse challenge. This week's challenge, a free throw, but not just any free throw. You gotta be facing the wrong direction and throw it up and over, just like this. Sweet touch!
Welcome to NBA Jam!
Mr. K, you made that look so easy. I bet I can do it. Yeah! First try! I got a switch! Yes!
For two! Ugly shot! For great defense! Isaiah, light it up! Pippen!
Sorry about the ball, so we're just gonna use a horse dog.
Isolino! No way! From downtown! 1 minute to go! There's a buzzer. It's good!
Are you serious? That's squish! Yes! Yes!
Great work, students. We'll have updated standings for you on Monday, when we will also award this week's Golden Horse. And of course, Coach Duick will have your new challenge for week 3. At this time, the R360 News has learned that Mr. Waldner was disqualified. What? Disqualified? Come on! Upon video review, we noticed that his foot was on the line? Are you kidding me? There was no lines! And Wyatt Bartell is shooting a squishy toy in his living room. That's okay? This is ridiculous. Mr. K, I think you need to re-edit that video and take that line violation out. Anyway, moving on, I guess. Rosenort School would like to wish a happy birthday to R360 reporter AJ Peters for today and grade 3 student Victor Churkin for tomorrow. Happy birthday, AJ and Victor. And before we sign off, the R360 Broadcasting Club was featured in a news story on CBC Winnipeg at 6 o'clock last night. If you missed the story, we'll play it in full as we go off the air this morning. We have also learned that our news program will be featured on CFAM Radio 950 on Tuesday morning, along with an interview from one of our grade 6 reporters. Tune in to CFAM 950 on your AM dial on Tuesday morning at around 7:40 a.m. And the story will also be posted on the Golden West blog online to be heard later that day. As we sign off today, let's take a look at the R360 news story from CBC Winnipeg, covered by Holly Carrick. And we'll see you back here shortly, right after that, for our Rosenort School Bingo. This is Mr. Waldner signing off.
Manitoba students have been out of classrooms now for 2 months. However, a rural school that produces a daily live newscast believes the show must go on. The CBC's Holly Carrick takes us to Rosenort to get the scoop on their show.
Good morning, RedHawks Nation. I'm White. And I'm Toro. And you're watching R360 News.
Every weekday morning at 10 a.m., this is how dozens of students at Rosenort School start their day.
Good morning, Rosenort School, and welcome to your RedHawks 360 morning announcements. I'm your host, Mr. Hopper.
It began as a way to keep students engaged in school announcements, while allowing them to get a bit more creative with the delivery.
I'm your new reporter, Ace McFumbles, and this is Ask the Nation.
Vice Principal Tyler Cornelson started the broadcast program over a year ago. Grades 5 through 8 students produce a 5-minute live newscast each morning. When schools closed due to COVID-19, the show found a way to stay on the airwaves.
When everything started and we were told that we were no longer going to be meeting in the schools, I thought it was really important to keep that sense of community with our students and our teachers.
Students send in clips from home about everything from science experiments to pet profiles.
Hey, RedHawk 360, this is Nugget.
It's just a great way for them to stay connected, to be able to see their classmates doing things on the news, and then also to see their teachers reading the news as well.
The show streams live on the school's YouTube channel, Rosenort RedHawks. It's normally anchored by students, but since they're learning from home, teachers have had to step in.
I'm your host, Mrs. Lopez. Welcome to my debut.
The show's usual anchors, Isaiah Friesen and Riley Schellenberg, now file their reports from home.
For me, it's mainly a creative output because right now we're kind of stuck at home and we can still do it because it's over YouTube.
It's great to have us all connected and just being able to see what everybody's up to at home.
Mom Heather Platt says the show has become part of her family's morning routine.
Everybody's always kind of waiting, or if we've gotten busy with something, somebody will come running in saying, R360's on, and so we got to get it on right away.
Well, hello, RedHawks Nation. I've been expecting you.
The show features guest appearances that range from politicians to popular athletes. It also offers a healthy dose of humor.
Where do pigs go to for school? Hogwarts.
That's all we have for you today. Have a great day at Rosenort School and a fantastic long weekend.
As kids adjust to learning apart, sharing their stories has given them a way to come together. Holly Carrick, CBC News, Rosenort, Manitoba.
Nice shot.